Hello, Niko2064 here, back with another review, and today I'm going to review the LEGO Wonder Woman 84 Wonder Woman vs. Cheetah set. This is set 76157, has 371 pieces, and retails for $40 in the United States. So, let's get into this. So here's the new Wonder Woman minifigure, and this minifigure's gotten quite a bit of hate, just because this hairpiece. Which I agree is pretty bad how far it sticks out just to, go over the wings. I don't know how they really could have fixed it, but from the front it doesn't look too bad. And the torso and legs are pretty good. If you look, they have a lot of, like, kind of metallic detail. And then on certain spots, it's kind of almost like a grate, um, with, like, a bunch of small printing. Um, so that's cool. She has the same face. Oh, she has the same face as the DC series, which I didn't even get that many figures, so this is new for me. You can see on the back she has an angry expression. I think that works pretty well. She has a lasso, same gold lasso we've seen ever since Wonder Woman became a minifigure. Oh, sorry. I think what would be really cool, if we could get this piece in gold for her lasso, which is like some rope tied up. I think that's a really cool piece, and I think that'd be a nice, like a wrapped up lasso. But who knows if we'll ever get that. She has a gold wings piece, but let me take that off. Here she is without the wings. Oh, sorry. My phone is being weird. I have a bad stand right now, just trying to survive the current situation. And you can see on the back, she has some more printing. Very nice, just armor print. So yeah, and like, I don't think this is that bad for a helmet. From the front, it still looks pretty good. Um, and, I don't know, from the side it's pretty bad, but it's not the worst thing that they could have done, so yeah, that's pretty much it for her. But this Cheetah figure is fantastic. It's one of the best DC minifigures I think I've ever seen. It's just, I don't know if it's exactly accurate, but from everything we've seen, it probably is. She has a new hairpiece, which was totally unnecessary. They could have used the princess hair in white, but this is absolutely perfect from the leaks. And it's basically Proxima Midnight's hair in white without the horns. And all the printing is so nice. Of course, not as good as, like, the CMF fig, because that had, like, side printing and arm printing and tail printing and all that, but that was different. So I think this one looks fine, without all that extra detail. And the torso reminds me of something from Cats, so, you know. But the toe print's nice, There are a lot of small details to represent all the fur. And the head is really good. I actually think this would look pretty accurate as the mummy from the Tom Cruise movie. Um, so, that would be funny to do as a custom. And you can see the angry face. I like that she has kind of like stripes on the back. That's something that the CMF Cheetah didn't have. So, that's cool. A little more like real. And then this tail piece in the flesh, or not flesh, tan, is cool. So yeah, this is probably my favorite minifigure of the set. Only because of the hairpiece on Diana, but still, this is just a great fig. So now on to the last one. So here's Maxwell Lord. I don't think the face works that well. I really don't think it works that well. The hair looks pretty spot on. This suit is nice to get because it doesn't really come in cheap sets. I mean, this isn't really a cheap set, but it only came in the Batcave for what I know. Back's nice printing. You can see this other expression, which isn't very villainous. And of course, they wouldn't want to give away his powers, which I won't. You can go look it up. But I do have an idea for what his head would look good as. I think this Ethan Hunt Mission Impossible head, this one, but with this side, I think that looks perfect for Pedro Pascal, but I'll show you right now. So look up a picture of him, his character in the movie, and you tell me which one looks more accurate. But yeah, that's him. So now onto the build. Here's the build. I really like it. I think this satellite dish is really cool, with all the gold on it. It was kind of a pain putting all the pieces or the panels straight, so they didn't look like that. But they're all very cool. I think there are like 28 of them. So that's a very high number. If you wanted to make some kind of mock with these, that'd be cool. Some gold bars in there. And some guns from the Lego movie, which I like the way those are used. I never see those in sets, so that's cool. And you can see the back, just kind of how that's built. There's a random clip here, which I'm not sure what's supposed to hold, but, whatever. Um, I don't think that's important, but, down here you can see some little, like, speakerphone things on the sides, so that's cool. I'm not really quite sure why there's a gap here. It's a complicated build to get it to look that way, so maybe that has something to do with the movie. But who knows? We'll have to find out. Down here, there is a okay. Okay, sorry, I had to adjust the camera. But there's a restricted access area sticker on there. And then over here, there's like a, a hand scanner with a minifigure hand, so that I like that. But I do have a problem with these pillars, because if you like push on it at all, it falls off, and then it's a pain getting it back on there. Oh man, I did it. That's gonna be a pain, but over here. Over here, there's this little island, or there's this little side part, which you can kind of move around, and it has a little caution sticker on this, I don't know what to call it, but you could always, like, maybe hang Cheetah from there, or something, if you can get her on, but that's a cool idea. And then over here, there's just, like, one of these pieces, which are always nice to get, because they're very, useful, I guess. But otherwise, that's pretty much just, like, a platform for minifigures to stand. On this side, there are, a lot more details. There's a bunch of shrubbery, kind of, moss, almost, growing on the side. A black spider, which, isn't as rare, but still cool to get. There's a camera here, which just pretty much goes off on the side. But that's like pretty cool build, because we've gotten a lot of different builds for a camera, and I've never seen one with this front. But you could always kind of take that off maybe and just hold it. But you want the stand because it is quite a big camera. This is kind of I guess a stage for Maxwell Lord. You could just kind of stand him on there. And behind him there's like I don't know what that is, like a Washington, D.C. kind of logo. Stickers on the walls for some screens shorting out. So this might be like when he gets his powers or something, because there's trans blue on there. But I don't know. This knob you pull to turn this. So that's cool. Very nice play feature. Probably ties into the movie somehow. You could probably put this camera there. Yeah, kind of looks like in a horror movie when you just grab onto the camera, look into it, and say something before the zombies break in or something. This wall has way less detail, but doesn't need that much because this side covers it. I believe that's everything in the build. Oh, I did forget something. There, right under here, there's a little hole, and they include one of these big, I guess, clear stick pieces for posing figures. So if you wanted to have, like, Wonder Woman on the, using the wings. I just thought of something. Isn't she supposed to be able to fly, like, without wings? I'm not sure. Did they change that for the movie? I'm stupid. I don't know. But yeah, besides that little tangent, this is just kind of how it looks. So you can maybe take Cheetah, where I had her, stick her in there, something like that. I don't know, maybe that. Okay, I'm done messing around. But now on to the instructions and the box. So I figured I would mention the box first because it's so unlike every other Lego box we've ever seen, with just some art on the front. Usually Lego boxes kind of have some art on the right corner and then just have the build. This one has an entire artwork with no build in sight, just the minifigures, which honestly is why a lot of us buy these sets, but that's a little too real. Um, I love the gold color. We don't really see this kind of gold used on Lego boxes often. But on the back, it is just, the basic box. I mean, like, if you wanted to add a border onto this would usually be the box, but I guess they were feeling a little special with the set. And it is a special set. But you can see how everything looks on there. I don't think I forgot anything. On the top, you can see no actual size. Oh, I guess that's an actual size reference, but it's not usually how it looks. But yeah, I don't mind this box because I know what it is, but to parents and anyone buying this set for someone else, they might be confused and wonder why it's so expensive if it's just two figures. But you gotta look on the side, back. I actually forgot there is some side art, like movie art. Um, and that's the lasso I was talking about. Um, but yeah, that's it for the box. Now the instructions. Here are the instructions. They have the actual design of the set from the back of the box. And the instructions just have the last year's sets, no summer sets or any mosaics or anything. But the back has a pirate, so it's different than the last set I reviewed, but still. So yeah, this set is extremely good. I don't know if I sounded very enthusiastic about this one, but it's just kind of odd. I don't know. Something is strange about it. Like, it's ideal in every way, but there are just some like weird, I don't know, things about it. Like this random slot here, I don't know why it's there. Maybe it's like some kind of camera, to spy on whoever's trying to go in. Um, but I think everything works out perfectly. This radar dish thing was shown in the trailers, but in a nighttime shot. So, it might actually be like silver, but we'll have to wait and see. The movie got pushed to August, so hopefully it will stay at that date and we'll actually get to see it. But yeah, I think the set is really great. I don't think there's anything necessarily bad about it. Except for like the Maxwell Lord head. And then I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I guess the Wonder Woman hair could be better handled, maybe. But yeah, A plus all around, 10 out of 10. This is one of the best sets in a long time. Like even Marvel sets that are good, like the Far From Home stuff. I would say this is probably the DC equivalent to the Venice set from Far From Home. So, yeah, DC got their chance. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this. And I think this set just went up on Lego Shop at Home, so that's good. Now it's not as rare. But yeah, Niko 2064 signing off.